Hi, I'm Chris, and we're going to do a video review on two products I just picked up today from Lowe's. The two things we're looking at here are going to be the Arnold blade removal tool for lawnmowers and the Arnold blade sharpening and balancing kit, also for lawnmowers. We picked these up at Lowe's today. The blade removal tool was about $10, whereas the sharpening kit was only about $7. Neither of them were on sale, and everything, the packaging and the contents you can see are here. So we have the blade removal tool, and this was very easy to use. All you do is put this on the side of your lawnmower. It does have a rubber stopper down here, so it does keep it from scratching the paint or chipping into the metal whenever you tighten it down. So that's all you have to do, is you just put the blade right in there and tighten this down on the side. So you just twist it right to tighten, twist left to loosen, and what that'll do is whenever the blade is in here and this is tightened down all the way, then it'll keep the blade from moving so that you can more easily remove it as you're twisting that bolt, because when you're twisting the bolt, it'll try and move the blade as well. So that worked absolutely fantastic. It's just a very simple piece of work, and it was great. Now the other portion to this was the blade sharpening and balancing kit. Now the blade sharpener, as you see, I just used that in my Black & Decker drill, as you can see right here, with absolutely no problems. You just tighten it down. And you'll see two parts to this. So there's the plastic ring right here, which is going to go on one side of the blade, and then we use the other side of the blade, and you'll run it right in between the plastic portion and the grinder here. So pros for this is that it actually grinds very easy. It's very easy to use. You just plug it right into your drill and start going. Absolutely no problem with that. Many of the lawnmower blades, though, that I've seen often have grooves in them, and so you're limited to small sections of the blade sharpening at one time, and then there's other sections in those curves in which you will not be able to sharpen at all with this. So that is a con to it. But if you have a mostly straight blade or large straight sections, then this will actually work very well. It does keep it right in place because you'll run your blade right in between these two, so it's very easy to get the correct angle and the correct sharpening on it. But that is a con that is on there. The other portion to this kit is the balancing portion. So what you use here, this is the balancing kit, and all it is a two-piece system. So you have a small tip up there, and then what you do is there's the hole where your bolt was at in the middle of the lawnmower blade, so you'll put that hole right over this, and if it is balanced and it's not leaning over, then you know that you got a good balanced blade on there. However, if your blade is leaning, then you'll know that you need to grind another side a little bit more. Now, if your blade is not balanced whenever you put it back on there, then it can start wobbling in there, and it can start hitting the sides of your lawnmower if done incorrectly. So you do have to be very careful that it is balanced whenever you put it back in. Now, for this, we ran into a problem, whereas it does have the different steps and the different levels in here that are supposed to accommodate different size holes. However, there was not one that was our correct hole size for that blade. So that is a problem on there. I couldn't effectively tell if the blade was fully balanced on there. We did our best to try and see. I had to kind of finagle with it a little bit, so that is a con for this. Other than that, it's actually a very good system. So both of these two together, the Arnold blade removal tool and the Arnold blade sharpening and balancing kit, they were very well. Picked them up from Lowe's, so too easy to get, very easy to find, right next to lawnmowers, and very cheap for both of them. So if you have any questions, comments, concerns, need any more information, then please let me know. You can find more information at DIYwithChris.com or DIYHomeProjectsForEveryHomeowner.com. Thank you. DIY with Chris. giving you the tools to do it yourself.